Alright, great. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, people. I'm sure that you already had a great fun in Cinnia's stream. And, time for round 2! I know. Oh, there, navigation problematic. Problematic girl. I suppose that round 2 may be too much, but, I did promise to stream at least once per day for this week, so here's my promise, even though I broke it, like, what, Tuesday or something, when I completely lost my voice. Anyhow, that was besides the point. Welcome. If it's afternoon for you, then great, because, the later into the night it is for you, the better this is going to be, even though none of it's going to be scary other than just me talking. But don't worry. In case you don't understand the title, let me explain this real quick. Today we're gonna play a game called Fight or Flight. And more of the game is this: we're going to go through a series of pictures and topics, in which it's going to be life-threatening or not so much, or depends on if I can fight it or not, or all of you can fight it or not. It's going to be vastly different outcomes. And your job is to point out if it's fight or fly. With that voice, I'll take that as a compliment. Anyhow, so today's topic is going to be the SCP projects, and hold on, I do need to gain my voice a little bit because it is apparently some receiving issues here, and we're gonna have to keep the background music open because I don't want to creep myself out from reading all these things. I will go through them by a random generator, as opposed to just picking, handpicking them one by one. But this comes down to a problem. Not all the SCPs are, let's say, entities. So, if it is, for example, an environment, it's going to be a rules in which we're going to stay in that environment or that location for an entire day, a 24-hour straight day without leaving. And if you don't want to do it, you pussy out, essentially like that. So this is entirely the moral of the story, and we're gonna go through them one by one. Oh, it's a compliment. You should karaoke with Cinnia. Well, that term is really fast, huh? Karaoke with Cinnia, just second sentence immediately. Well, I'll think about it. Maybe not. Probably. I don't know. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Well, let me switch to the rising. Okay, so this should be the rising. Let me turn off some residuals on the screen so that it's not so much cramping. Upright. Okay, now let's make sure that I'm not on Twitter or some weird websites before I share. This is the first time ever I do this thing, so it could go wrong in a million different ways. Ha! Okay. So the way we're gonna do this is simple. You see down here. Oh wait, hold on. I should have my cursor capture. There we go. Oh no, cursor. What? Whatever. In case you can't see it, there is a random button down here for the SCPs, and if you clicked on them, it will show you a random SCP that's on the website that's been registered. So yeah, you just gotta go through them, and it's not, it shouldn't be just about me, Of course, it's my take after all. But if you can decide if you wanted to do a fireflight, please feel free to share. Any further ado, let's try the first one, shall we? Now, unfortunately, I cannot do dark screen because if I do it, hold on, let me show it to you. I am using Opera GX. Great browser, but you do this. It is dark in the bottom, but it won't do anything on the top. There's a white bar on the top that just, for some reason, refused to do anything about it. So yeah, I guess not then. So if you have your lights off, then God bless your souls. Right, start with it, shall we? Well, it was like half effective. It appears that we started with a really good one. Ah yes, a turtle. Okay, here's the thing though. If you see a turtle, or a tortoise in a situation, if you see a tortoise at this size in the wilderness, just remember this. A tortoise have the jaw power to rip your throat in half and crush your frontal lobe. So yeah, remember that part correctly, because had it been me, I would be running away the other fucking direction if I was there. So yeah, don't mess with tortoises. I've been bitten once on my shoulder, and it was like, I like how we just stay with this photo, okay? I have been bit by a tortoise before. It was not a pleasant experience, even though it's a small, like one of those pet tortoises. I feel like this is gonna comes down to like a story time of me just getting bit by all kinds of stuff. Another just chatting string of me saying, oh, I got bit by that thing actually. But I guess not. So yeah, if you find a tortoise, don't. Even if it's one of those pet tortoises, like the really small ones. I would fight. I mean, there's one thing to be respecting, and the other thing to be terrifying of one thing. So if it's small tortoises, I might just kick them away. And oh yeah, just in your minds, I wanted to paint this picture. In your minds, how fast a tortoise can run. Because let's be honest here, we all thought that, you know, rabbits and tortoises can only walk so fast. Nah, man, those fuckers can sprint. If it's me, I'm fucking running the opposite direction, and I'm really goddamn running, okay? I have a 100-meter dash of 12 seconds. Top. If I see a tortoise on my direction, I'm running. Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but immediately, just from this picture alone, I'm fucking running. Right, let's get through the descriptions. Item, SCP-3759. Object class, Euclid. So, in case you don't know about these classes, there are essentially 3 classes. There are the Save class, very self-explanatory. There are the Euclid class, which, if you come into contact with one of them, you will most likely get hurt or die, but you will be in a set amount of safeness. And there are the Keter class, and those are extremely hostile, and if you're in the vicinity of them for upwards of 30 seconds, one of your limbs is gonna come off. So let's hope that it's all Euclid classes instead of Keter classes, because, well, that's a clear running the fuck away for all of us. Anyhow, the object class is Euclid. Special containment procedure. GPS trackers are to be maintained on the landmass occupied by SCP-3759. Standard disformation, ship and aircraft redirection, and satellite imagery doctoring protocols apply. So, it is 24/7, always surveillanced. Great. Description. SCP-3759 denotes a group of several thousand intangible Abenden Island giant tortoises. I don't know how to pronounce those. Clelonoidis Albindoni, residing on the variable landmass currently 380 kilometers west of Ecuador coast. SCP-3759 instances transmute any surface they stepped into a volcanic rock, up to a maximum radius of 5.8 meters. Holy shit. Okay. Geological analysis of this rock indicates composition consistent with that of a Galapagos Islands. Rock produced by SCP-3759 instances the only known material they cannot phase through. Hold on a minute. Wait, hold on a minute. What do you mean phase through? Ayo? We're already off to a great start. The amount of surface the SCP-3759 population can transmute at once has the upper limit of approximately 1.4 kilometers. Square root of kilometers. Whew. So how much is that? Did I really just ask 1.4? How much is 1.4 square root of kilometers? That is really big. At this point, any further transmutation causes an equal amount of previous transmuted rock to convert into seawater. Okay. So, the fucker can phase through things, and can make the floor as lava, of course. And the amount of... okay. Freshwater pools and vegetation natives to the Galapagos spontaneously appear near the center of the landmass and consistent intervals. So, right, so despite them being able to transmute any surface they step on into volcanic rock, aka lavas, or what was the thing again? Was it plasma or something? I don't remember. The rock version of lava. Wait, what was the name? Shit. This is embarrassing. There's lava and there is... I can't type. Magma. Fuck. I said plasma. Magma. There we go. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, magma. But there's still pools of freshwaters and vegetation natives in it. Plasma. You didn't hear shit, okay? You didn't hear shit. Addendum. On the morning of... Jesus, I'm forgetting everything. It's been a long day, guys. Not May. June 24th, 2012. I've been awake for the last 18 hours, so please forgive me a little bit. I haven't slept in a while. Lonesome George, the last non-anonymous Ebignan Island tortoise, died. The population of SCP-3759 organized into a circular arrangement, and in the center of the circle, a new instance of SCP-3759 manifested. Shit. I'm not smelling toast, okay? Don't worry. It's fine. I'm not having a stroke. If you see one of my eyes going like this, then yeah, maybe. But hopefully, it's not. I think. This is the only time the creation of a new instance has been recorded. So every single time one of those normal tortoises die, one of these SCP-3759 appears. Okay, so here's the thing though. Despite them being able to transmute everything that they stepped on into volcanic rock, what is stopping me from just poking it with a stick until it dies? Right? Dude, it's 12... Like, you've been it's been 12 hours since you started moving. Please, stop. The fucker above me is still moving their furnitures. Swear to God. Anyway. Right, so yeah, what's stopping me from just poking it with a stick? Right? Do you have a 5-meter poke stick? Well, do you not have a 5-meter poke stick just lying around your apartment? Because I do. It's called a mosquito stick that I have. that's 5 meter long, and I can use it. It's a broom essentially, but I have the top sharped, like carpenter sharp edge, so that I can poke shit. So whenever there's like a big ass cicada that's flown into my room. Yes, I am that afraid of fucking bugs, okay? I went into the fucking bamboo forest, like 4 kilometers away from my apartment, which I live in a city, by the way. I went into the fucking wilderness just to pick up one of those bamboos, put it on my scooter, ride it back home, put it into a sharp stick, and start poking it, just so that I don't need to face those cicadas ever again. Like, really. Fucking, those cicadas are the biggest shit of all time, and if you don't have your windows closed, they're gonna fly the fuck in. In that case, there's no other way other than poke them up, because the fuckers can fly around and make all kinds of noises that can scare the shit out of you, okay? We're not even talking about the tortoise anymore. So yeah, I say I fight. How about you guys? There's a random hysterical debate about the poke sticks. He was jumpy from the bugs. Yes, I was. We don't really have them here. Just even the cockroaches. Fuck those shit. I fight it. Yeah. I guess like despite there's going to be a lot of environmental damages if you fight them in your fucking house. But if you fight them like in a ring or something, or like a protective place where there's not going to be damage that you're responsible to, then yeah, I'll just get my poke stick and start poking the thing to death. So I guess I can fight it. Huh. Fantastic. We're off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen. Wait until we get like the what was it, 069 or like the 176. You know where I live. There are a lot of bugs. Yeah, I'm not going to where you live. Fuck that shit. If I get any close to exotic areas, I'm going to start crying every single fucking day. Okay. Like the size of the cockroaches that I see around the countryside and where I live is already scary enough, and I don't want anything that's bigger than that. Anything that can make a noise when they're flapping their wings, I'm not fucking with that shit. I'm moving into the fucking Antarctica if I see one of those things. Right, this is not about bugs. This is not about bugs. Alright, the first project, we fight them. The worst I've dealt with is that the house centipede. Fucking Christ. You know, my older sister had a cat. Hold on, let me just. Alright, let's get to the next one before we start again. Ah, project safe. Okay, get back to it. My older sister had a cat, and I remember this story very vividly because the fucker, I don't even know how my older sister, my foster older sister, trained her cat. And she must never train her cat, of course, because of what happened. And that is that, okay, she lives in the countryside when she was younger before. And when she was living in the countryside, she had this cat. And you know, living in the countryside, there's bugs. And this cat likes to play with the bugs. And so I remember one day, I went to the countryside to meet her because it's been a very long time since the last time I met her. I was just in college, and I was away from my foster family for a very long time. I went to her house to meet her in the countryside, and she went out to buy some drinks while I stay at her place to, you know, take care of the cat so the cat doesn't jump out of the window or something like that. I looked to the laptop and was focusing on the stuff on my laptop, and I looked to my right because there's some big tap on the wall or something. There's a huge tap that's just going off, and I was like, what the hell is this cat doing? She's tapping the wall so loudly that I can hear her tapping. I look to the side. The fucker is playing with a half-eaten centipede. The other half is still moving. Which begs the question, where the fuck did the first half go? And second of all, it is a big ass fucking centipede. So there I was just freaking the shit out of myself, running away from the damn thing, and trying my best to take the cat away from the half-eaten centipede. But the cat is still really insisting on playing it. So that was a skirmish for a good 5 to 6 minutes until I finally get the cat off again. So yeah, don't go to the countryside. Fuck those centipedes. Anyhow, right, on to our next opponent. SCP-3156. The object class is safe, so great. All instances of SCP-3156 may be safely stored in the containment lockers 2-3 and 2-4. Okay. SCP-3156 has been cleared for testing sites in Site 66 for the Terranium testing chambers. Researchers interested in testing with SCP-3156 are to contact Dr. Helm and arrange an interview. No test involving SCP-3156 is to last longer than 30 days. Oh. After the testing is concluded, researchers are to pump the testing chamber with applicable Fuck off! Applicable insecticides. If that was too large for you, that means it's they're pumping in chemicals to fight to kill the insects inside. Oh my, I just saw what happened for the next fucking sentence. Mother dick. Caterpillars. Oh, I need a cat for this one then. SCP-3156 refers to... Right. Come on. I was trying to sneeze. Oh fuck, the sneeze is not coming out. Am I late again? No, you're not, don't worry. At least for once you actually catch on, so... Welcome. SCP-3156 refers to a collection of 17 plastic containers similar to those designed to contain small animals such as rodents or insects. So 17 boxes of things that you collect fucking rodents and insects with. Fantastic. All instances of SCP-3156 possess a design etched onto the side of this resembles a door. Instances of SCP-3156 are all visually identical, with exceptions to the lid of each instance, which may be bright green, orange, or pink. So the cover's different colors, but the rest of the things are the same. To be frank, I have 4 cats. All of them like to hunt. We find dead bugs. Oh, fuck off. Like... Just no. I don't even have any reaction to that, just no. Anonymous properties of SCP-3156 begins to manifest once an insect or... Hold on a minute. I know this word, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Arachnid. Okay, arachnid. Got it. Arachnid. Arachnid. I don't know what this means, but yeah. That has developed higher cognitive functions as a result of SCP-3156 and displays a behavior reflective of early sociocultural... Okay. Any insects and... Arachnid that has developed higher cognitive functions as a result of SCP-3156 then displays behavior reflective of an earlier sociocultural evolution. Let me translate this to a actual human's language. It means that anything that came in contact with this SCP means that they will have human conscience. Fuck! I don't even need to continue reading this. This is a fly for me. Oh my god. Especially if said evolution is reflective of earlier developing humans. Fucking... Okay. Oh, where were we? Provided that the proper materials are available. This behavior typically arises in creation of the primitive tools and structure. Motherfuckers are in Stone Age as bugs. Excuse the fuck out of me? Holy shit. That is impressive but also disgusting. Ugh. During this time, SCP-31561 often treats the instance of 3156 that was placed into as a resident. Me no gusta. Okay, if at least 3 instances of SCP. By the way, this dash one means the coexisting entity of the SCP. So what the produce of 3156 essentially. If at least 3 instances of 3156-1 exist within close proximity to one another, these instances will begin interacting socially with one another regularly. Oh, great! They have a society. Fantastic. Often working together to ensure mutual survival. Researchers are to refer to these group of SCP-3156 living in tandem with one another as a colony. Right, so it's a colony inside. I just imagine a gun. Okay, if a spider uses gun in each of their hands, how? It's not dual wielding, right? So it's okay, single wielding, dual wielding, triple wielding, quadruple wielding. I don't play League of Legends. Can someone how much is 8? A in an instant. I just typed A oob. A in an instance. Octa wielding. You heard it first. Octa wielding. That sounds utterly fucking terrifying. If I fucking hell, Jesus. Right, so octa wielding. Right, so this is a flight for me already. So I don't think I need to continue with this. But yeah, let me just finish some of the summaries real quick. It is a fucking flight for me already. Let me know what you guys are doing next. You know what? Actually, I can do this. Moderation. How do I? Oh yeah, start a poll. So, try to fly. I need to type this every single time. Alright. Ask your community. Loading. There we go. Right. Fight or flight. For SCP-3156, a insect colony. A society of insects. It's a fucking flight for me, okay? I'm saying this right now. Providing enough time, colonies as well as individual SCP-3156-1 instances within them will naturally develop. Well, if these developments are often similar to those found in human societies, systems of trade, governments, and leadership, my fucking god, they have politics! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no! Wait, okay, in that case, then we don't even need to fight them. Just let them get close to their own parties, have them have different political viewpoints, and they'll start fighting each other's. Right? Now I'm just imagining a game of Age of Empires with bugs and insects. Age of Empire. Insects. Sorry. Cockroaches will be I can't believe I'm about to ask this, but which side do you think cockroaches would be if they're politicians? I don't think this sentence has ever been said before, so do you treasure this moment? Okay. Which party do you think cockroaches would be if they're politicians? I feel like this is getting extensively more political, so let's just move on to this, okay? Fucking hell. Jesus. Right. They're usually influenced by specific biology of SCP-3156 instances themselves. For example, a colony forms of a species of insects that feeds primarily on vegetation, such as Schistocerca americana. What is this? Oh, grasshopper. Got it. I just woke up, so good morning. Morning here. We're reacting to SCPs, so grab your breakfast cereals because we have a long day to go through. We're just talking about insects, by the way, so if you're skirmish or you don't like insects like me, then yeah, mute this part until we get to the next SCP, shall we? They're equally capable of adopting an existing language. They know how to learn languages. They are better than me. Holy shit. And then there's my bilingual ass going around here saying, oh yeah, great, I'm better than everyone. Fucking hell. Right, so they are essentially human but smarter. Got it. For this one, I would definitely say fucking fly. It's insects, okay? Right, so I guess only... okay. I guess all of you wanted to fight this fucker. Footnotes. Okay, let's see. Domestic house spiders. American... Flight. Flight. It is flight for me. Fuck that shit. Domestic pig. Asian tiger mosquito. Oh, these fuckers are stupid annoying. Like, they sting like fucking crazy, and they hurt like hell when you get stung by one of those things. Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fight any of these things. Screw this shit. This is safe, but fuck my ass. I'd rather fight the tortoises instead of fighting these fuckers. So yeah, I guess on to the next one. Reptile Club members said that it goes well with snacks. Where did you fucking get that from? Reptile Club members. And okay, if you bring a tons of reptiles into these scenarios and start eating them one by one, does that count as a genocide? And if we have 17 containers, if you have 17 plastic containers that you so-called contains the society inside and make their ecosystem and then release tons of reptiles in it and proceeds to genocide the entire population, does that count as a... I just remember Cinnia might be here. I don't want to make this joke, never mind. So you know, genocide, a lot of people died, and yeah, I'm gonna just move on. That joke is way too dark to be funny. No. I guess none of you know what the fuck I'm saying anyway, so don't worry. I think so you know what I was about to say, huh? It just feels weird, you know, every single time. So, like, okay, I make a lot of fucked up jokes off streams, of course, because, well, who doesn't like some fucked up jokes? And whenever there's this specific lines of jokes, a scenario of jokes, no, I actually picked up. Okay. And there's a specific levels of joke that I don't want to make in front of Sin, since she knows how to speak German, and it's somewhat offensive, so I don't want to make those jokes. But yeah, it's rude. Don't make them. Unless it's funny. If it's funny, then everything works. Right. Next up, SCP-4639. Alright, hold on. Let me end the poll and restart this real quick. Everyone, oh, it's 5 votes. Everyone fights them. Wow, you guys. Real freaking brave. Had it been me, I'll just fucking run away. Alright. Start again. Alright. SCP-4639 is held within the Botanical Containment Chamber 18 at Site 51. The chamber is to maintain a humidity of 86% and a temperature of 2.7 Celsius. Oh, that's really low, damn. If any SCP-4639's materials reanimate while in containment, and the temperature will be reduced to negative, that is awfully coincidental, negative 6.66 Celsius. And in case you're using the Imperial system and don't know what this means, it means it's below the water's icing point. So yeah, it's very fucking cold. At which time, all previously animated instances are to be collected and stored within the Euclid Container Freezer 6 to reduce staff exposure and possible cross-contamination. Maintenance of SCP-4639s have been automated. Huh, okay. So they found a way to sort of counter it. Fantastic. Embedded agents within the Florida Department of Citrus are to monitor 4 uncontained instances of SCP-4639s. And 4639-A. When the new SCP-4639 instance is located, Task Force Delta 50, the damned Jewett, I pronounce that so badly, Jesus, will be dispatched to facilitate neutralization protocol 50-RT, Salted Earth. Huh, they got some really fancy names, eh? Those civilians of its infected by SCP-4639s and instances are to have them surgically removed before being administered Class A amnestic. Jesus, I'm having trouble pronouncing a lot of these things, despite being a TOEIC voice actor before. Anyhow, and will remain under medical supervision for 24 hours. Any fully formed SCP-4639-A iterations will be neutralized along their corresponding SCP-4639 instance. It's a parasitic subspecies, got it, of an orange tree of all things. Okay. A citrus sinuses, capable of drastically alter its local ecosystem. Oh no. SCP-4639s have both... Thaumaturg. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, for fuck's sake. What do you mean by that? Thawed. It's okay. Adjective, having brought about by or relation to supernatural power. Just say fucking supernatural power then. Supernaturally. You already started. I started having a stroke, so okay. And technologically enhanced to promote increased Ellen vital essence. Okay. Bracket Eve. Absorption. Climate acclimation. And gross annual fruit yield. Increase. Huh. Bro doesn't know that. You try to pronounce it without using your fucking Danglish. My Changlish is shining through whenever there's a long words. Alright, you won. Send me your voice file right now. Prove it. Right, discovery. Have become known to the Foundation through assets embedded with the GOI 0561. Marshall, Carter, and Dark on 2017, February 16th. The Foundation, The Foundation received the following documentation regarding the SCP-4639s as well as its last known location. There's different documents to this? Oh. Alright, so we'll just get... Because of the time, we just have to get to the gist of it. That is a lot of shit, holy hell. Okay, so we know that it's a parasitic subspecies. It's a parasite, but not a virus. on an orange tree of all things. So what is the symptoms of it? Test summary, there we go. Right. So, okay, so let's paint the scenario then. To fight this is to eat the orange. Oh my god, she actually gave me... she actually gave me the fucking voice. Hold on, let me pause the music. There's no fucking way. I don't even hear it, but...
Thaumaturge, bitch.
Okay. Point proven. We all know now. You got it. Right, thaumaturge. Every single time I need to know what it means, so just... There we go, just play it again. Thaumaturge, there we go. Jesus. Okay. Right. Back to it. So, to fight this thing is to eat the thing. Okay. So you have to eat it and sustain it for 24 hours. Let's see the substances, shall we? It's a Class D individual, begins experiencing stomach pains followed by the waves of vertigos. So nausea after stomach pain. And then an hour later, 2 hours later, subject's skin has taken on a greenish hue, and his hair undergoes a rapid... I don't know what that means. Jesus. I just embarrass myself for a lot of things I don't know suddenly. Jesus. The subject complains of blurry visions and increasing vertigo. 3 hours later, the subject is developing long protrusions under its skin. They occasionally shift positions. Jesus Christ. 1 hour later, the subject has lost the ability to speak coherently. Right? So it's alcohol, but worse. Got it? 2 hours later, lays down in a fetal position and remains in his position for 2 hours. 2 hours continue, 6 branches erupt. Motherfucker is becoming a wise tree. Oh no. Erupt from D5110's forearm, then dies. Subject begins coughing. Several teeth fall from his mouth. The subject vomits a mixture of blood, pulp, and orange seeds. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think this 80% of you is going to survive this, okay? It is 20 hours in. Okay, I want to show you this video real quick after this, because this is too much like this. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Don't worry, you're not late. It's never too late to the party. If the party goer itself is also late in the first place. Anyhow, leaves begin sprouting from the subject's scalp, armpits, and pubic area. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, fella. Subject begun to crawl in circles. Okay. Subject crawls in a one-way mirror. Orange liquid streams from his eyes. The subject attempts to speak, instead croaking as a branch forces its way out of his. The subject's body twists at his bone audible breaks and shift. Fuck me sideways. Jesus Christ. The subject squats down as if it defecate. A mass, it seems, moving under its skin, and as it begins to strain, shifting to the left side of the subject's abdomen. The mass of tendrils rip through the skin's body, pulps, and viscera. Okay, we don't need to continue reading this. We know what happens. Spray the one-way mirror. The subject's fatty tissue has fully converted into endocarp and oil sacs. The subject remains in a squatting position for 1 hour, occasionally vocalizing croaking sounds. They show all her. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure at this point the fucker's still alive. So no, you don't survive this. This is even worse than the Last of Us cordyceps. Like, fucking hell. English vocabulary is not enough. This round is my victory. You get a fully fledged tree. I get sunken orange. The subject screams. Blood and a viscous orange fluid spray from his mouth. Subject vocalizes, "Kill me," before screaming again. I do think that this sentence is easily understandable even if your English is really bad. So yeah, it is 21 hours of visceral torture, of essentially becoming a tree, an orange tree. A second mass of tendrils bursts from his right eye. As the subject continues to strain, a large orange strips through its anus. Before falling to the ground, a large tendril slides from the subject's now Yeah, the 80 of you is not gonna fucking survive that, dude. I'm fucking running in the other direction. Screw this shit. Like, if you're into this kind of things, then sure, you can do it with your fingers. You don't need to go through 21 hours of torture just to get through this, okay? Just get some lubes, put it on your fingers, make sure you haven't done the business for the past 30 minutes and have your fun. You don't need an fucking SCPs to help with your asses. So no, I don't think people are gonna fucking survive this. Jesus! Fucking hell. Alright, so that's a fight for me, but apparently a lot of you thought it was a good idea to fucking fight this, so yeah. Good fucking luck, yo. That better be the best fucking orange you ever eat in your entire life, okay? Because if you eat that thing, you're gonna die. And speaking of which, hold on. Let me just... where is it? Right. Not you. Okay. I wanna find a pic. I wanna find a fucking thing. I can't play it. I can't play the audio because the audio is unravel. So... so yeah. I think I'll let you know this video, so I might just let the video talk for itself, okay? Hold on. Alright. Just watch it yourself, please. Indulge into this. Fuck off. I don't know how to sing on Rainbow. I can't go out to it. Jesus. This is the most cursed shit I've ever seen. Okay, and this is a kid cartoon. Yes, the kid fucking dies. And then rest of the kid just started eating the fucking watermelon. Okay. Those question marks are well fucking deserved. Oh my god. So yeah, there's that. That just makes me remind of this. And the cycle continues, but except this time there is more of them. So yeah, take that, you fucking checkmate, you filthy casuals. Jesus. What a horrible day to have eyes. The night has just begun, ladies and gentlemen. We have such a long way to go, so don't worry. We gotta go through this at least 5 more times, okay? So yeah, that was a great one. It is not safe. I don't know why it was... Oh, shit. Hold on. Alright. Next up. Ooh, our first house is a Keter house. Oh no. So SCP-44639, basically the reason why my mom won't let me swallow the seeds. I don't know what I expected from an SCP stream, but this was... Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm glad to help all of you, okay? There's a lot of shit that I see online, and today I'm going to indulge all of you for it. So buckle in, my ears. This is gonna be a bumpy fucking ride, ladies and gentlemen. If you want the video, I can tweet that out, or just search Watermelon Kid. You can find it on YouTube, and you can find the version with Unravel in the back. So yeah, please do go watch it if you wanted to. But yeah, on to the next one, because we've been on that for way too long. Anyhow, our first Keter class, by the way, it is SCP-6741. Object class is Keter. Oh no. Right. Special containment procedures. Due to the isolated nature of its attacks, it can attack people. It's a fucking boogaloo. It's a fucking boogaloo. It can attack you, people. Let's see what it is, shall we? SCP-6741 has yet to have been apprehended. Mobile task force operating from Site 8 are authorized to respond to sightings. If located, 6741 should not be directly interfered with. Instead, the containment effects are to be focused on capturing the anomaly after its feeding cycle concludes. Jesus. Subject affected by the secondary properties of... Hold on. You know what? Let me finish reading until I put up the poll, okay? Because the last time you guys was like, hey, orange, let me just eat that. So like 4 of you just died there. Right. Subject affected by secondary properties of SCP are to be euthanized. Jesus. Rescue is not to be attempted. Ooh. Okay. Alright, descriptions. SCP-6741 is a predatory humanoid entity which exclusively targets humans possessing a specific set of traits. All victims of SCP-6741 inhabits remote areas with cold climates, express above average, oh, so it's a human, adventurous and individualist tendencies. Oh, so the heroes of the groups, they'll fucking die from this, and have few living friends or family. Alright, so that's me. Good to know that. But I don't know, this part contradicts each other for me. Because I'm not adventurous, I'm stupid, there's a difference. I'm not an individualist, I'm an introvert. That means I haven't seen the sunlight for the past 2 months, so there's also a difference there. Oh, so you're in danger, right? But I have very little friends, so I guess that part sticks with me. Right. Eyewitness accounts describe the anomaly as having the following abnormal features: blue-white skin, avatar-looking ass, a loosely feminine body shape of extremely thin, distended limbs, and no outward anatomical features beyond a pair of human-like orange eyes. Orange again. The precise details of SCP-6741's I'm having a stroke. Jesus. Physiology. That's not how you pronounce it. Anyway, remains indeterminate due to its evasion or containment. Vital organ systems may represent but not visible. Oh no. Okay. Frequently reported to surround in vapor. Okay, so the guy has his own stage effect, like the smoke effect that you see on stage, and the entity is a female stature, well, it depends on who you ask, a very feminine body, as it says here, that is very thin and only has one feature, and that is the eyes. And here's the patterns. It has 5 stages. Oops. There's stalking. SCP-6741 follows its chosen victims and observes them from a distance. Okay. The degree of stealth. So the guy can stealth. Oh no. The victim remains ignorant to SCP-6741's presence throughout, though often becomes paranoid and reports feelings of being watched. Okay. Stage 2, mixed direction. SCP-6741 attempts to regain entry to its victim's home. Holy shit. So you'll break into your home. To aid this, it appears capable of mimicking the voice of a mannerism of an individual that the victim knows personally. So it can mimic someone's voice, that the person that you know's voice. Oh no. Although it is unknown, but if this is an instinctual behavior, evidence that SCP-6741 is sentient. Should these methods be unsuccessful, the anomaly will usually withdraw. However, the victim will be targeted again at a later date with aggressive tactics. In all cases, the victims eventually succumbs and allow SCP-6741 to their home. Jesus Christ. Stage 3. Oh, so that's the reason. Okay, so it's targeting people that they know, because the guy that the SCP is targeting does not have much friends. So eventually, it's got to open the door. Shit. That's so smart, Jesus. Stage 3, Egress. Exact details of this procedure is unclear. The majority of information has been gathered from limited witness testimonies and miscellaneous forensic evidence, so it's not clear yet. Alright. It is currently believed that the victim does temperature-appropriate clothing, exits their home, and, evidently of their own volition, follows SCP-6741 to an as-yet unidentified location. Right, so it misdirected to a random location. Feeding, unknown, during this stage will not emerge to pursue more prey, indicating that it's otherwise occupied. Right, so the fucker is dead at this point. Got it. After 10 to 15 days, a missamel of the victim composed of eyes will be returned to their home. They return the fucking bodies. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. The eyes is not anonymous, but contains trace amounts of human blood and, on occasion, teeth. Okay, so it occurs roughly once per month. Alright, so the information that we have right here is not enough. That's emojis, that's not the one. Okay, alright. Pulls up again. Just woke up, so gotta listen in while getting ready. Well, you're into a fucking bumpy ride, my friend. Right. So they returned the sculpture of the individual. Wait, where is it? Yep, they returned a sculpture of the individual. I mean, you don't really have to follow it. Like, it's okay. So it's to be said that yeah, it follows it to an unidentified location. So once you identify the thing, it's being the SCP in question, then you can start fighting the fucker. That's in, I don't know, in the form that it was mentioned before? But in that case, we don't know much of it yet. It is said to be extremely thin, but we don't know how it was attacking things. So this is a very, very much of a unknown to me. I say flight. It's very unknown. So like, you don't know if it has like superhuman strength. So maybe it has like crazy strength that it can outpower you, even though you're like buff as fuck, even though I'm clearly not one. But funny story actually. If any of you has been a street fight, you'll know that fish hook is a thing. So if you don't know what fish hook means, it's essentially putting your thumb into someone's mouth and pull the other direction of the cheeks. I was in a street fight before and I pulled someone's cheek so hard that the fucker's cheek was forever like saggy to the side. So yeah, don't mess with me. It was not a fun time. I'm not proud of it. But yeah. If you wanted to get out to a situation that you need to fight in, aim for the guy's mouth, start gouging the fucking thing. Here is a midnight lesson of how to fight with Nious Heiramond at your service. Right. But yeah, it'll be a flight for me. Yep, a lot of you are aiming for flight. Then yeah. Wise decision. Partial remain to marry hardcore. I need to level up in street fight knowledge. That or eye gouging. Like, same thing, just thumbs. Press it in. The socket's not gonna hold for long. And the guy's gonna fall back as fast as possible. I like how you're hearing these things while you're getting ready in the morning. Just like, yeah. Martial arts. Ah, karate. Oh, you know BJJ? Yeah. I wanted to learn it, but I realized that my weight class is way too low for my stature, so yeah, no. Anyhow, that's a flight for me. And it seems that it's majority of you's decision to the flight. But I'm curious, the 40% of you, which is like, what, 2 of you? You said fight. Do elaborate? Because this thing is... I'm fucking... flight. Yeah, no. It is way too dangerous to just trying to fight it. Class D... They use a Class D personnel to try... Oh shit. Wow. Right? Footage indicates that SCP... Also, it impersonates a member, so it's not just like this... like form. It doesn't just have this form. It can impersonate other people. So, okay, footage indicates that SCP-6741 impersonated a member of Foundation personnel, claiming that the experiment had been cancelled due to an inclement weather. It was successful to convincing D-307 to allow it entry. D-307 was observed to react with brief surprise, but no fear or apprehension to the anomaly's presence. She then put on the weather clothing provided to her and exited the house, following SCP-6741 for an estimated distance of 130 kilometers. Whoa. Fuck off. Open the door. Open the door. Okay, fucking. I'm gonna do that again. Hold on. This time there's no... Every single time I remember this, I have to show it to you. This time I can actually play the music, so don't worry. Pause my own music. I'm sure that all of you have seen this before, one way or another.
Yeah. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. I love you. Open, unlock the door. Why won't you answer? You come on.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here. And if you watched Breaking Bad before,
open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Sorry, it just reminds me of that fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. If you think, sorry, if it's that thing in my doorway, then I'm not opening the fucking door, okay? Open the door. Dude, my humor is fucking broken, my guy. Jesus. So yeah, I will now open it. I will now open the door for you, Sin. I will now open the door. So yeah, I guess that concludes it. Fighting anything, even a small chicken, is hella scary. Yeah. Like, so there's still 33% of you that chose to fight, which I guess makes sense. Who the fuck knows? Alright, bring it back. Alright, on to our next one. This is fun, we can do more. Oh, okay, another Euclid one. It's a nice flower. Item, SCP-4299. Object class, Euclid. Special containment procedure. A greenhouse has been constructed around the garden occupied by SCP-4299, and a 50 meter square area surrounding the structure has been blocked from civilian access. This part has been crossed out. General maintenance of the garden and the greenhouse are to be carried out as needed by specially trained level 2 personnel. So it is somewhat dangerous from the looks of it. They hydrated. Boom. Or is the thing that Cinnia says? Oh yeah, posture checks, everyone. Even though I'm hunched over like a freaking... Yeah. Alright. SCP-4299 and -1 instances are to be monitored until a bloom event occurs. Individuals affected by bloom events are to be immediately secured, and amnestic are to be administered to any witnesses. Huh, okay. Hello there. How do you pronounce that? Beta? I think so. See no evil. Well, you're gonna see a lot of evil today, so welcome. Description. SCP-2499 is a sapient pink rose located in a small rose garden in Domfront, France. It is capable of verbal communication, producing speech from a stigma. Holy shit, oh no. Let me check. Yeah, I'm good. How about you, young boy? My good old rapper. Right, so it has the ability to produce speech. And its petals move as if to imitate a mouth when it speaks. SCP-4299 is also able to move its stem to face the subjects it is interacting with, and uses the leaves along its length at hands. Jesus. So it's a moving flower. Okay. SCP-4299 is highly conversational. Ooh. Not a friend, ladies and gentlemen. A talking flower. And will interact with any subjects which approach it. Removing SCP-4299 from its location will result in a rose in which the entity formerly manifested in becoming anonymous. Wait, so what is the thing? It's a rose. It's a rose that if you can remove it to the side that it no longer has the ability to speak. Right? SCP-2499 will then manifest again in another rose within the garden. Oh, okay, so you can pick the flower, kill it, and then it will manifest another flower onto it. Right. So why is it Euclid on the looks of it? Subjects which interacts with SCP-4299 for the length of the conversation experience a lower blood pressure, Jesus, relaxation of nerves, and sensation often described as soothing. Huh. That's great. At the end of the conversation with SCP-4299, you offer the subject interacting with one of its petals. Should subjects accept the SCP's offers and consume the offered petal, they will become an instance holy shit of the SCP-2499-1 regarding of whether its offer was accepted or okay. SCP-4299 will refuse to engage in further communication with the subject. Holy shit. Okay. In an instance of SCP-2499-1, the effects of interacting with SCP-4299 are permanent, persisting through the administration of amnestic. SCP-4299-1 instances will also report in higher than average levels of happiness and will not suffer from negative mood disorders such as depression and anxiety. Bro, I need this flower, what the fuck? Reminds me of a certain game like Undertale. I wonder what it's referring to. Always be careful around pretty flowers, noted. Right, of course. Could you check SCP 5657? You know, we'll get to that after this, shall we? We're doing a fight or flight, so we can check that in a bit. All right. So yeah. They didn't specify the becoming of the instances of a -1 will become, because like the only thing that it was mentioned, it was that if you consume the thing, you will become happy, right? Report a higher than average level of happiness and will not suffer from negative mood disorders such as depression or anxiety. Huh. So it's great. The fuck? Alright, let's see. Let's see if it's anything bad. Oh, right. Time to flash out the analog time. Alright, ready to go. Please walk around the garden. Do not touch the label microphone or any roses unless prompted by SCP-4299. You are to inquire upon its origins and engage it in conversation. Keep it talking as long as you can. Alright, talk. Bonjour. I don't know how to do that. Fucking hell. It's a fucking talking rose? Okay, I don't know how to do the French parts, unfortunately. When I'm so old, it is quite heavy, I guess. Please take a seat. Okay. This is officially the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm sure it can be a tad strange, but I promise you the weirdest thing in life are usually the ones you won't forget. Yeah. I'm sure you must be a little oh, goodness. Where are my manners? I'm the Queen of Roses, my dear. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintances. Huh. Why so stiff? I don't know how to do this French part, sorry. I know, it isn't my business, but could you please tell me how you became the way you are? Or at least how you can, talk. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I've been watching over the roses for as long as I can remember. That's what makes me happy. And that's honestly all I could ask for. I see, could you maybe explain a little more about that? Like, what is it you do exactly? My boy, you are a guest of my lovely garden, and we take turns here. We'd like to ask you a question too. How do you become the way you are? This isn't exactly something I'm willing to go into. It is a bit sensitive topic. We all have some skeletons in our closet, none. Perhaps it will help you if you talk about it a bit. I'm all on open ears. Okay, I get it. I mean, I'm already this deep in, so I guess whatever I say doesn't matter. I did something I regret. I made some decisions I don't really have. When I was in my teen years, I became friends with some, shady people. Whenever I was around them, I would feel like I was someone, you know? I did anything to get their attentions and to be accepted by them. And they just started asking me to do more and more, and I killed someone. I killed someone that I got caught. And I regret it. Not because I got caught, but because I was so stupid to let myself get strung along so far. Darling, you too have come to pass. On the outside, your experience have made you think that you don't belong anywhere. But I can see inside of you. You have a hard longing for joy, but you do not let yourself move along. You don't have to forgive yourself right now, but you never will unless you start something start doing something. Gosh, I guess you're right. Man, I feel good right now. Why am I feeling like this? It's because you finally let go of your chains, you silly boy. Talking about your L's is the first step in becoming well. God, I'm glad. I'm so glad I could talk to you. Shh. It's okay, young one. Let it all out. The happiness you're feeling at this very moment is beautiful, is it not? Yeah, it is. Well, let me tell you something, dear. If you take this leaf and make it into a tea and drink it, you're able to feel the joy you're feeling right now for as long as you want. What do you say, dear? Would you join me in seeing the life in pink? The result. D-5341 exited the garden and asked for the necessary tools to make tea. They were permitted to accept SCP-4299's offer and become an instance of SCP-4299-1. In the following weeks, D-5341 displayed a notable shift in attitude and disposition. Damn. Okay. That was a random roleplay for all of a sudden. So yeah, now we know that. Start it. I don't think we need to start the poll, right? Everyone wants to fight the. Wait, no. Oh, it's flight or fight. Hold on a second. And you said about your L's. It's fine. I guess everyone would say flight in this situation. It's not just okay. If it's so nice, then why would you fight it? Right? It makes sense. I would say, you fucking mean people. I didn't raise all of you to be this mean. Like, come on. You don't fight it, okay? If it's this sweet, it offers you to be extremely happy about yourself, then why would you fight it? Talking about your L's. Oh no, now I get it. Okay, this is right. The 43 of you fucking step into the chat and explain to me why the fuck you want to fight this thing. Huh? Let me know. I hate nice people. Affection. Step into the fuck. Oh, so now there's more of you voting for fucking fight now. Fantastic. There's now 50% of you guys. Ah, oh, god damn it. Haha, Hans, get the Flammenwerfer. Get that Flammenwerfer. Okay, you started the joke, okay? You started it. You started it. It wasn't me. Hans is a question to the answer is yes. I didn't raise all of you to be violent. Come on, man. Jesus, where are the manners? We must fight the flowers. Invade France. Okay. Sorry. I'll never be able to take that back now. We need to fight the flower, invade France. Okay. I'm used to fight, man. You just give me the opportunity. You don't fight the beautiful things in life. You fight the things that deserve fighting. You fucking doofus. God damn it. I'm so sorry, Cinnia. Every single time I made this kind of joke in front of you, I feel so bad. As the great Dave Chappelle said, the joke is always funny until it's about you. Okay. So I always feel bad about it. Don't be okay. Thank you. Alright, so I guess 50 of you are either fightaholic? Is that a word? Fightaholic? And another 50 of you are pacifists like me. Good. Always point the flammable at you if I have to. I see that you have very much acquainted yourself in this world's culture, because in our culture it's just called fire alchemy. Okay, it's called pyro alchemy, and yeah, I guess flammable also works. Right, on to the next one. Oh yeah, what was it again? The guy said one of you suggested it. Yeah, you don't mess with the alchemist here. Even though neither of us are alchemists. It's 5657. Just in case, I'm gonna just to make sure. Because I don't want some provocative image just immediately pops up as I search it. What is it again? 5657. 5657. Okay, hold on. This is weird. SCP 5657. Am I gonna get like a virus or something? What the hell is happening down here? Okay, hold on. God, I don't have the screen on. Alright. Thank you for your cooperation, user not found. Final clearance requires completion of the node test. Is this part of it? Assessing. Show me the first one. Access grant. Oh, wait, hold on. Please place your hand on the door slot. Do not resist an automated clamps. Please wait, please wait, please wait. I'm up! Jesus. Can you please turn that alarm off? I know it'll take a while for me to get out of bed, so could you just... Hey, who's this? Please authorize this visitor. No, hold on. I don't hear anything about any test tonight. Oh, okay, it's 56578. It's a Keter class. Oh boy. Okay, let's start here, shall we? Description. SCP-5657 is Nikita Ludo, a television personality from Jacksonville, Florida, USA. I'm fucking sorry. From 1995 to 1997, Mrs. Ludo hosts Nikki Knows, a daytime talk show formatted to resemble a therapy session. This hour-long program will feature weekly celebrity guests, each recounting childhood experience and future aspiration. Okay, hold on a fucking second. A live studio audience. Unlike typical therapy, Miss Ludo would often criticize and berate her guests to the delight of her audience, revealing any lies or hidden details told throughout the interview with seemingly now proven supernatural accuracy. Oh. Huh. Okay. SCP-5651 is capable of C2M, minor empathic communication. The extrasensory perception of the emotion through physical contact. Under ordinary circumstances, SCP-5657 would only require grade D passive surveillance. However, SCP-5657 must remain within Section ON at all time, having become the target of a newly discovered group of human mimicking life form. As the Smiley Man. The total population, objective, and anomalous capability of the Smiley Man is currently unknown. However, to date, this group has carried out 26 near-successful assassination attempts on SCP. What? Near-successful on SCP-5657. These breach events continue to occur SCP-5657. I just bit the side of my mouth. That fucking hurts. Ah! Motherfucker. Is relocated. And against its all escalating containment protocols. Oh god, hold on. The most recent attempts being carried out via a undetected form of micro-explosive implant in Tier Duct and Security Officer Wills. Third-degree burns on the... Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. So SCP-5657 is the talk show host. And the only method of it being able to attack you is to spell out all your most insecure thoughts. Okay, so no, alright. This is intriguing now. So let's once again paint the picture. Before you vote, let's paint the picture. To fight this thing, you need to be in a talk show scenario where there's an audience that are watching, and then there's a camera rolling, and you have to fight it, and there's no repercussion for you to punch it, but every word that the SCP can say is going to be taken account of. So it's the girl's verbal comment compared to your fists. Pick one. No tools, just fists. Would you fight the girl? Nikita Ludo. I see an immediate yes. Okay, you know what? I'll leave you guys be for a bit. I'm gonna go and... I drank too much water. I have to go and pee. Back in a bit. Ba-ba-ba. Motherfuckers, I saw that sin. Not this time. Joke's on you, my window has been open for the past two months. Checkmate. Right, let's see. Right, you're not gonna... Oh! This is interesting. So 3 of you don't want to fight it, and 2 of you wants to fight it. One more of you don't want to fight it. Okay, so you want to fight the fuck... What was the thing before that we wanted to fight again? God, my short-term memory loss is really kicking in at the moment. Infestations failed due to self-sabotage. Like, okay, so what was the previous one again? So you guys want to fight someone that makes you feel happy, a fucking rose of all kinds, and then you don't want to fight the guy who can tell all of your lies and truths? That is stupid. Like, have some consistency, guys. If it had been me, I'll just run away for both of them. Like, freaking hell. Jesus. All then gray. I mean, it's your choice, of course, but like, come on. A cute rose that tells you good things and comforts you for all the stress that you have in life. You want to beat the shit out of the fucker, and there's a talk show host that's going to be able to talk to everyone around you and say, oh, the guy has done meth before, and suddenly you wanted to run away. Like, so like a meth is like a really big deal or something, like, Jesus. I'm not encouraging that, sorry. But like, goddamn. Really? Well, I know what my airs are now. Fucking hell. So that's a peculiar one. There's a lot of dialogues, unfortunately I don't have time to get through. It is already... Alright, we'll go through 2 more of them. Yeah, but you think about it, you might have the smiling man hurting you, hunting you after. Yeah, true, but okay. So what happens if I was in a talk show and the smiling man come in? Am I the target, or does the smiling man start hitting the Nikita guy? Human is empty. They're all empty. What is happening? Right, so just search for 5657. You want to go through the dialogues because we don't have time to go through all of these. Our time is unfortunately limited. Oh yeah, Jesus. Wow. Anyhow. Crack some knuckles. Right. Good. On to the next one. SCP-689. You could be the target after you took their target before. Oh, right. Oh, so there's a flight for me then, fuck it. Just flight. No more than that. Alright. On to the next one, shall we? Let's see. Item. SCP-689. Object class. Keter. It's a Keter class, oh no. Okay. Special containment procedure. SCP-689 is to be contained in a large concrete chamber equipped with high-intensity sodium iodide lights. These lights must be wired to separate redundant circuits such as that SCP-689 is brightly illuminated at all times. Oh. Okay. At least 3 personnel must be on duty at all times within the containment facility. 2 Class D inside the chamber and 1 Level 2 or higher at the operator station outside the chambers. The operator must either be completely blind or be fitted with a visor helmet sufficient to block all vision, which must not be removed for the duration of his shift. Okay, so whatever it's been seen, it's very deadly. Under absolute no circumstances is the operator to look into the chamber. Whoa. The Class D observers must between them keep. Is my English bad, or is this just completely wrong grammatically? What the fuck is happening? Anyway, must between them keep. I'm having a stroke. Must. That's all, folks. Must between them keep SCP-689 in view at all times without exception. Blinking. It is allowed as normal, but there must be at least 1 set of eyes focusing on. Wait, hold on a second. I am so stupid. I didn't even recognize. Is this like the statue, but don't have? This is a statue? Wait, what's the number for the statue? I don't remember. The statue where if you leave your eyesight away, you will stab your neck. This is not the one, right? Because I don't remember it being 689, but this sounds extremely similar. If the light goes out inside the chamber at any time for any reason, and if there's any interruption in observation, all currently extant personnel must have seen SCP-689 must be executed. Holy shit. About delayed. It is recommended that they be fitted with remotely activated kill device triggerable from the containment control room. Okay, so whatever it is, whoever is looking at it cannot look away, and if the light goes out and it was out of its view, then anyone who sees it will fucking die. Which line do you not understand? So, okay, so yeah, as I mentioned before, it is a SCP that requires both guards and Class D members inside at all time, and it also has to have at least 3 lines shine on it. The SCP you said is, oh yeah, it's 173. Oh, I'm fucking dumb. So okay, so back to it. You have to have lights, at least 3 lights at once, and then at least have 1 set of eyes focus on SCP-689. And whenever there's a power outage, when there's no lights, whoever's been looking at SCP, it's going to fucking die. What? Oh, I can't see it. Fuck. Request to study SCP-689 must be submitted to Dr. Blank at least 7 days in advance with a detailed description of the proposed experiment and justification. Anything that's related to the SCP needs to be done before they just immediately starts. Any researchers directly viewing SCP-689 should be aware that doing so renders them liable to immediate and summary termination in events of any containment and light failure, as described above. So if you look at it, you will be responsible for whatever the thing is. It's termination and your own death. Because if you look away or if there's a light failure, then, well, you're gonna fucking die. This round was a victory for the fly. Helen Keller is smelling the pass. Anyhow. We got a lot of really offensive jokes today. Right, moving on. Description. SCP-689 appears to be a small... Okay, so it's a different statue. Small green soapstone statue. 30 centimeters in height. It is carved in the semblance of what appears to be an unknown deity of the underworld. You need to have some sort of literature bravery to write this into your documentary. You don't say unknown deity of the underworld just because you wanted to say it in the document, okay? That thing's very much restricted to something that you see in literatures. Right. A seated skeletal figure with hands clasped over knees. It is discovered by blank during one of the pre-war German archaeological expedition in the blank area of India and obtained after the war by the OSS. Its location during the war is unknown. SCP-689 is completely inert for as long as it is being watched by at least 1 human being. Normal behavior such as blinking does not appear to interrupt the watching for this purpose. Right. Oh, so you don't need to worry about blinking. So you just have to look at it. As long as you look at it. But any lapse in attention, however momentary, renders the observer vulnerable. As soon as the SCP-689 is unobserved and vanishes from its current location, within the 15 to 20 seconds, 1 person who has previously viewed SCP-689 dies instantaneously. Holy shit. So it's like a boot camp version of SCP-173. Instead of you looking away or you blinking and immediately kills you, it kills you when it disappears within the 15 to 20 second proximity. Right. That is better, I guess. SCP-689 reappearing on top of their remains. If no previous viewers are presently alive, it reappears in the same place as previous. Just don't look at it, and why the fuck you need to be viewed then? Tests have established that this effect is not operative on non-human, but that any human being who has ever directly viewed SCP-689 is potentially vulnerable. No constant cause of death has been found, with autopsy results ranging from heart attacks to strokes to complete rupture of all internal organs. So the way that you die from this thing is either die from heart attack, die from brain deaths and strokes, and die from every single part of your body exploding. So yeah, take your picks, take your poisons. The mechanism by which the victim is selected is currently unknown. They don't know how it was killed, of course. Save the preference seems to be given to persons in crowd or otherwise surrounded by a large number of people, presumably to increase the people viewing. That is the worst way to to do the resolution for this thing. Save that preference seems to be given the person in crowds or otherwise surrounded by a large number of people, presumably to increase the number of people viewing the statue, which means that they have more people viewing the statue, just so that there's more people to be able to look away. But then begs the question, why not just let them... Hold on. Just like, have one person look at it, and then let him die? Since you already let someone get eaten and turn into an icicle back in the day, so what's stopping you from doing that? I know this is very cruel, but like, get this. If you have the ability to do that, then why not? That is the worst way to counter this SCP yet. Like, Jesus. Anyhow, due to the potential of a chain reaction, once SCP-689 is allowed to leave the chamber, it is considered absolutely critical that all personnel who have seen the object be terminated immediately on any lapse in observation. So anyone who's seen it, fuck them. Right, so this is... Okay, you have to look at it, essentially. You have to look at it. And I guess you won't just die. So the fun part is not about the fight or flight part. The fun part is just, if you want to fight it or if you wanted to fly from it, how do you do that? Is there even a way to... Maybe just smash the thing? I don't know. Like, okay, there's all kinds of ways to say so-called fight it. Like, you can say, for example, have you seen this really bad horror film called Truth or Dare? So, and I don't want to spoil anything, but in the end, they chose the worst way possible to fight the so-called Truth or Dare, and that is that they show the entire world the Truth or Dare so that everyone wants to play it. Yeah, so like, what happens if you do that? Like, just like, take a picture of it and live stream it to everyone. Post it on the internet and let everyone see it. And then you can fight it without any problems. Thinking about smashing it. Yeah, I mean, it's a statue, right? What kind of statue is it? It's a soapstone statue, so you can smash it. Play piñata with it. Yeah, good idea. And then begs the question, if you don't want to fight it, then how do you not fight it? Same reason? Just like, I don't know. This is very... Okay, so a lot of you are voting yes. I mean, it doesn't guarantee it to be completely destroyed and don't have any effect to come back if it's destroyed, so... I don't know. Maybe. Alright, following the failures of other options and given a priority accorded to termination of SCP-682, doctors blank and blank have proposed that 682 be deliberately exposed to 689. Oh, that's weird. What if its fragments have the same function? Well, let's pretend that it does. So, if we just have a plasma cannon, aim at it, and then turn it into ash, what happens? Like, turn it into particles, not even ash, particles, like DNA particles. That sentence is very wrong. Particles are way bigger than DNAs, but you get the idea. Maybe in that case, okay, a lot of you are fighting it. But I guess if that's the case, then disintegrated, yeah, of course. With a snap of my hand, 50% of the population cease to exist. Let's do a Thanos style, yeah. So I guess a lot of you wanted to fight it. I mean, it's just a statue, right? Maybe. I mean, there's a loophole here. This is a statue representing a deity. You have to fight a deity. Oh shit, yeah. Do you have to fight the deity? I don't think so. It just disappears and reappears and someone dies. Yeet! Look at this bitch. This bitch is empty. Yeet! Yeet that bitch out of there. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Right. Smash the sculptor, I'll be mad. Well, I guess that's it. So, okay. We'll go just one last one. We still got a little bit of time. Just one last one, please. This is really fun. Another 4 digits? Oh no. Have I mentioned that I'm never able to eat seafood? Like this is, yeah. I can't eat seafood. I'm allergic to it. Any seafood. I'm very allergic to it. So even just looking at it makes me feel weird. I don't like it. I don't like eels. They look disgusting. The only reason why I'm scared of eels is because of fucking Super Mario. Hold on. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. The fucking eels in Super Mario. These fuckers. These are the most disgusting and most terrifying shit ever. Like, they are built to make you have nightmares. Like, look at this thing. It's at HD now. But yeah, smash. Yeah, Super Mario 64. Fucking Jesus Christ. And then I thought it was a good idea to play Super Mario 2, and then this thing shows up again in the fucking sea levels. This thing fucking terrifies me back in the day. Jesus Christ. I fucking hate these things. Whew. Okay, let's see our last opponent then. Item. SCP-6023. Object class is Keter, of course. How do you assert your dominance? Bring it on. You guys are the most terrifying shit of all time. Just remember, you can't sing underwater, Sin. The shockwave doesn't work, okay? Remember that part. You gotta really fight it? Like I'm like what, 30 or like 20 centimeters taller than you, and even with this statue, this absolute god of a statue, I'm not fighting those fucking things. And isn't one of those things can shock you or something? Fuck that shit. I'm fucking running. That is disgusting. And those things are fucking slippery as hell. Like fucking okay. You know what? Let's just get to it. You're just not creative enough, your weaponries. I'm starting to become terrified. Not because of the eel, because of Cinnia. Okay, descriptions. Jesus. Alright, descriptions. We'll start from descriptions and we'll go to the containments and see if they work or not. Okay. SCP-6027 is an anonymous phenomenon that is triggered with a certain human observed cleaner. Razfish? Oh, it's one of those ras fish. Okay. Within the mouths of the client aquatic creature, the anomaly has been observed to manifest regardless of the method of observation, and thus far has been known to affect both viewing the video footage as well as in-person viewing. So if you see the fucking thing, you're dead. Good. Humans affected by SCP will experience the following. The human subject designated SCP-2037-1 will hear the phrase fish snacks repeated several times to the tune of a popular children's song they remember from their childhood. Okay, peculiar. The tune will end with the phrase looking for some fish snacks, and the lyrics will repeat as long as the viewer continues to observe the cleaner ras at work. What the fuck? Upon looking away from the cleaner ras, SCP-2037-1, I'm losing it, individuals will suddenly feel the passing inclination to seek out a large body of water and search for fish. While singing the tune in words they have learned from SCP-2032, I say 2032, 6032, 602. What the fuck is happening? 23. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm having a stroke. 206-023-1. Individuals will be able to walk upon the water surfaces over the depths to 10 meters. What the fuck is happening? I'm probably having a real stroke. This author probably hates Baby Shark. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the same shoes as him then. This is not right today. It is not okay to wake up in the morning and say, hey, I want to start by doing a lot of essays, finish a 2,000-word essay, and then start to make a thumbnail. Oh yeah, by the way, just reminds me after this that I'm going to show you the thumbnail, because there's this one thing that's happened when I was making the thumbnail that was just fucking hilarious. I'll get back to it. Reminds me this when I was when I got back to my chatting room, okay? Reminds me. Alright. While singing the tunes and words they have learned from SCP-6023, 6023-1, individuals will be able to walk upon water surfaces over depth up to 10 meters. Holy shit, they're fucking Jesus. Oh! It's a fucking... Oh, I know the song. It's pronounced 捕鱼歌, but I don't know the lyrics of it. Fuck, I know the melody. So yeah, it's like a old song that the old fox that sings everywhere for some reason whenever I was in Harvard. Yeah. Sorry. Right, continue. The International Foundation. Wait, no, fuck. Thus, Foundation experimentations had indicated that SCP-6023 was manifesting approximately 0.001% of test subjects. It is currently believed that civilians affected by SCP-6023 will be highly unlikely to discover its secondary effect, as test subjects require prompting in order to manifest the effect themselves. Okay. Right, so why is this Keter? They're able to walk upon water surfaces. So why is this Keter? It's a ras fish. So okay, right. Time to paint the fight ring picture then. Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh no, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. They're really gonna sing this. That is stupid. Alright, let's paint a picture. If you want to fight this fish, then you have to. You have to look at it when you do this. Immediately, someone don't want to fight it at all. It's your childhood. I was told that it was also sang in like kindergartens or something. Hold on, I have to take the chat over here just so I can see it. Right, let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna just stop. Okay, I know the song, because I've heard it before. I heard it sang before. It was by little kids and old people. So by the end, when you fight it, you're essentially like just immediately run towards the nearest water source and try to find fishes. Essentially. This is the weirdest one we found yet. Oh yeah. Right, I see a lot of fights. Good. It's simple, Ted. We teach the children for fun. Okay. An ambassador from the Serpent's Hand was requested to give a consultation regarding whether more stringent containment procedures were necessary, and if SCP-6027... 7? Where did you get 7, Nious? What the hell are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Where did you get 7 from, Nious? Oh, I'm talking to myself now. SCP-6023 itself was inherently malicious. The ambassador gave the following statement. It's a simple spell with teacher. Okay, now I get it now. You've been saying 7 a lot on this one. Really? Nothing happened? Fuck. Alright, so I guess a lot of you are fighting it. Great. I guess I'll fly, because even just the idea of thinking about fish snacks is already very terrifying for me. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste it, okay? I'm gonna try to learn it off stream because I don't want to do it right now. I've already embarrassed myself enough, and I don't want to embarrass myself again. So I'm gonna copy it, keep it somewhere. There we go. Thank you. Right. Okay. If you don't remind me for the next stream, I won't try to do it. Because I'll never pretend that I don't remember this. Okay. Right. So that concludes our final candidate for our fighting targets. Looks like every single one of you wants to fight them. Except one. In which maybe you're in the same shoes as mine. Because I'm definitely not fighting this fucking thing. I'm a pussy, aren't I? Did I fight anything for the entire duration of it? Because I don't think I did. Fight the fish. You have to look at the fish though. So after you look at the fish, it'll tell you to define fish snacks. Fight the fish. But I don't want to. Everything can be solved by the piñata strat, huh? Just tie them up, piñata style. Punch the fish. I fight the fish, then beat barbecue. You want fish snack? I will give you some fish snacks. You want no, bitch. I guess every single one of you are very confident, and I'm a pussy. So all of you will be having a fish barbecue, and my allergic ass is going to be on the side drinking beer, because I cannot eat any fish. Great. Okay, right. So that concludes for today's segment. Let's get back to the chatting room. That's why you're the last one alive. You can make something for me? What is that? Oh, what do you want to make me? Please don't be anything seafood or insect related. I have a lot of things I hate. And I make things very clear every single time I come out and say something. Fuck those shits. Oh, wait, my decors. Oh no. Not this one. Right. What was I gonna do again? I wanted to do something that I forgot. What is it? Oh fuck, my brains are blanking. Oh yes, thumbnail. Thank you, Mike. Hold on, let me import that real quick. Okay, alright, I found it. So, I need to tell the story from the start up first. So, you're saying something to troll you, but what about nice Brazilian? That doesn't sound right because it has Brazilians in the front. And if that's the case, then there's gotta be fucking insects in it. So fuck you. I know what you're I know what you're going with this. No. That's a clean no from me. Okay, thank you. It could be really good, but I don't want to eat it. Anyhow, about thumbnails. So I have a thumbnail folder that every single time I want to make a thumbnail, I'll go to that folder and find the closest thing that I need for my concepts. For example, okay, so let me just do this really quick. So this is today's thumbnail, right? This is today's thumbnail. And there's a lot of things that you need to take account in to make thumbnails, right? And I use the some of the assets interchangeably, so that I don't need to do things from the ground up every single time. So I don't spend hours on end just trying to make a single thumbnail. So I was recycling one of the thumbnails, and then hold on, not this one, and then. I recycled the ASMR thumbnail for the text and end up with this monstrosity. I don't know why, but it's so funny to me. It's like bedtime story. It's almost so fucking fun. And I couldn't help myself to save this one. So it was like, wait a fucking second. I was like copying text because, okay, like the text in the bottom there, that text, I don't know how to do MS Paint. I've never learned to do MS Paint. I was want to do MS Paint, but it turns out you need subscription for it, so I just stopped. Yes, no, you can't hear the see headphones on. So I just the bedtime story, that font alone, that font alone took me like an hour straight trying to put. So that font is actually 2 layers. I have the back layer has the blue color that I needed, and then a white layer on the front. So every single time I need to change the text, like the written text, I need to change both layers. So that thing is handmade myself. So I cannot make it second time. So every single time I need it, I'll need to import the font from the previous project that I had before. So the previous project I have was the ASMR. So there I was. Bedtime story. Created one of the best thumbnails that I ever created before. Just a round of the applause. If any of you are still here, round of applause for me. Like, look at this thumbnail. Like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Fuck, you know. Okay. Keep it when needed someday. Bedtime story. You know what? Yeah, I'll keep it actually. I'll keep it. I have that image named Curse Thumbnail. There we go. It's named Curse Thumbnail. Round of applause to myself. Okay. Right. From the looks of it, some of you may be really late into the night, and tomorrow is, frankly, Friday. It's not Saturday, so thanks for the ones who are risking their sleep times just to acquaint me with this journey. Thank you so much for coming by and go on this incoherent, weird project that I had suddenly thought of in like the middle of the night. And expect more tomorrow, as I promised, of course, because, well, I always keep my promise. If it's one stream per day, I will do it, no matter what. So yeah, may all of you have a street dreams or a good day. Well, I am going to call this a day. Thanks all of you for coming by. It was fun. It was really fun. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Again. Because, well, we'll see each other tomorrow. College students. Oh, okay. College students are still on leave. Great. Great bedtime story. I want to just. I straight out just want to change that thumbnail to this stream now. But yeah, right. Call us a day. Thank you so much for coming by, and see you guys very, very soon. Preferably tomorrow. But yeah, stay tuned. Bye bye.